We are joined at the front of the grid now by a guy who's got only a day or two to go before he heads back to Europe and a massive season in Formula One. Liam Lawson, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Have you had a nice summer at home?
Thank you for having me. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice to be home. It's been last year a very, very long season, and it was very, very nice to come home. So weather's unreal today. It's very, very warm. It's going to be hot in the cars for the guys today. But yeah, just happy to be here.
After such, I would imagine, would be a mentally draining long season last year. How nice was it to switch off, come home, probably turn your phone off for a little bit and just soak up, you know, what you've got here in your great country? Yeah,
I mean, I'm terrible at getting back to people and on messages and stuff like that. So when I get home, it's a big switch off. Yeah, something about landing the plane in New Zealand after 10 months. It's a very, very nice feeling. So it's been very, very cool to be home.
Can we just soak this up for a moment, right? You've been and done an autograph signing there a short time ago. The roll-up in Taupo 12 months ago was massive. It feels like it's another level here, mate. The support from home is huge, isn't it?
It's incredible, honestly. It's very, very cool to see. So to everybody who's here, thank you so much for the support. It's very, very cool. It's exciting to have the races on this weekend as well. I'm looking forward to seeing the race this afternoon. But yeah, thank you to everybody for the support because, yeah, it's cool. I feel it when I'm away as well. I see the New Zealand flags at some of the races. It's very, very cool to see that.
Is it a bit of a time to reflect? I mean, your success in your career has come so quickly. It was not too long ago where you were one of these guys lining up on this grid. To reflect and just really appreciate what you've had in such a short period of time in your career?
For sure, yeah. It's quite crazy how many years it's been. It doesn't feel like that long, honestly, and how quickly things move. It's something that's what really our sport is you have to remind yourself constantly the things that are happening. For me, when I first signed a Red Bull contract in New Zealand here.
2019.
Yeah, 2019. And to now be obviously, racing Formula One, it's an incredible journey, but it's happened so quickly. So it's very, very important to reflect on that.
Man, I mean, Lando Norris became champion last year. All the people that have come through this class of racing, how important was it on the journey, on the pathway for you?
I mean, for me, it's arguably the most important step. I think at that point in 2019, I came into the championship with no plan for the season, for the 2019 season ahead. I couldn't afford F3, and we didn't know what I was going to do. So it was sort of a last resort thing, and I got a contract out of it from Red Bull, and then had the last couple of years. So it's been very important for me, and as you said, for Lando, for other guys who have been through this as well, it's a very important stepping stone.
We've had people like Mick Asalo message us and say that he's watching from back in Finland. How important in terms of a world stage is this championship? People are watching and taking notice what happens here.
For sure. I mean, it runs at a time of the year where not much else is going on, and it's great that we have the conditions, obviously, in summertime here to have this, and it means that there's a lot of eyes that are on this championship. It's what helped me, and it's what's helping these guys. You see the eyes that are even here today, that everybody gets to be a part of it. So it's great. Obviously, it puts pressure on these guys as well. They know that everybody's watching, but it's very, very important.
Can we come to 2026? Big regulation change, lots of question marks from people at the moment, and probably even still for you, from perhaps a simulation standpoint, what you've learned so far, how different will the cars be? What can these fans expect, do you reckon, in F1 2026?
It's going to be different. I haven't driven the car actually in person yet, so I go back tomorrow, and then we have car launch later in the week, and then we have some testing coming up as well, a lot more testing this year with the new regulations, but so far it's just been simulator work that I've done, and it's very, very different. So without sharing too much, it's going to be a very different spectacle, I think, for fans to watch. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully we have a fast car.
Good stuff.
Do you feel like it is a bit of a welcome change with these new generation cars for the drivers in particular?
It's an opportunity when you have a regulation change like this. It sort of allows and maybe creates a window for us as drivers to put a little bit more effort in, or have that sort of opportunity to develop a car a little bit. I think for me, I came in to Formula One at the very end of a regulation period where the cars are fully developed, and you're sort of driving what the car is. But now, obviously, it's going to be a lot more open, and it's hopefully some opportunity for us to help that development.
You'll be joined in those colours by a young driver by the name of Arvid Lindblad, who was in this series just 12 months ago. Do you play kind of a bit of a team leader role? How important will that be? And does that create a little bit of extra kind of stress in the same breath?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe there's a bit more of a leadership role expected, but at the same time, it's a new year of new cars. It's my second year, obviously, in Formula One. So I've learned a huge amount in the 1 year that I've done. So it's definitely, I'm definitely grateful going into this season with everything I learned last year. But with new cars, it's going to be something that we're both going to be tackling together.
Can you shed some light just to the pressure that you guys feel? It's a young grid in Formula One, but the pressure to perform every single day that you're behind the wheel of that car. Can you sort of give us a bit of an understanding of what that's like?
I think it's something that's maybe luckily I was, I guess exposed to from a young age. I think we all are, these guys are going through it as well. There's a little bit more there from Red Bull, obviously. And when I signed with them at a young age, they sort of put you under that pressure when you're 16, 17 years old and almost prepare you for F1. So it is huge. It's massively different in F1. I don't think anybody or anything can prepare you for the actual pressure of being in Formula One. But it's something that you don't have time to really think about. You just week in, week out. If you have a bad weekend, you got 1 or 2 days to get over it and you move on to the next one.
The layers of interest in the game now are unbelievable relative to when you came through this class. And that's, driven in part by what's going on in Formula One, the huge interest from fans and so on. Do you get a chance to escape a bit of that, to be Liam Lawson when you're on the road for 24 races?
I try to as much as possible, obviously less and less now, and especially with new regulations because we start so early, the break is a lot smaller, but yeah, it's something that I try to do as much as possible, and especially when I'm home, it's been something that I've been making the most of. And yeah, as I said, probably not very good on the responses on the phone, but that'll pick back up again in a week.
Don't apologise.
Drive to Survive has just done ridiculous things for Formula One. Is it sometimes a little bit overwhelming rocking up to a Formula One track and just seeing the sheer amount of supporters that you guys have?
It definitely is. I think it's something that the sport's just changed a lot. We obviously have the Netflix series that's been running for a lot of years, and now we've had the movie last year, and the sport is just growing and the interest is expanding, and it's really, really good for the sport, but obviously it changes it for us as well. So it's something that we're all obviously learning on the go, but I think we have such amazing teams, and they're so well organized and everything's really sort of structured and planned out, and for us they make sure that we have enough time to focus on the driving stuff and on the preparation side.
Born in Hastings in Hawke's Bay, raised in Pukekohe, just a short drive up the road. What you are doing on the world stage, mate, is remarkable. And when you come back, you are so good with the fans and being just Liam Lawson. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause? Liam Lawson joining us for the broadcast. Super cool, mate. Thank you so much.
All the best.
Awesome, mate. Have a great year.